Osun State Judicial Panel of Inquiry on Police Brutality and Extrajudicial Killings has commenced sitting today. The panel, headed by Justice Akinwale Oladimeji, a retired judge of the State High Court, had so far received 5 petitions since its inauguration 14 days ago by the state governor Gboyega Oyetola. In his address, the chairman of the panel, Justice Akinwale Oladimeji, said petitioners must present convincing facts and evidence before the panel before adequate compensation can be rewarded. He noted that the panel will not entertain cases which dispute is still pending before a court of competent jurisdiction unless such individual file a notice of discontinuance in that court, and evidence of discontinuance must be filed before the panel.
The main mandate of the panel is to investigate the brutality of the defunct Special Anti-Robbery Squad, commonly referred to by its acronym and hereinafter referred to as SARS, which is a department of the Nigerian Police Force, or which was a department of the Nigerian Police Force, against some members of the public in Osun State of Nigeria. You will all recollect that, like all other states of Nigeria, we have various panels of inquiry were set up by the government of each state. This panel 2 of inquiry was inaugurated by His Excellency the Governor of Osun State, Mr. Gboyega Oyetola, on Thursday, the 22nd day of October 2020, when some members who were present at the inauguration were sworn in. Other members who were not present at the occasion have just been sworn in these chambers by my humble self, by a delegated power from the executive governor. Ladies and gentlemen, and the press, this panel is not a regular court of law, where law is strictly applied to cases, but rather a fact-finding panel. Therefore, it is the duty of every petitioner, and in fact, all parties who present petitions and defense before this panel, to bring all facts and evidence in support of their cases before the panel. We are neither prophets nor seers that can see what the ordinary eyes cannot perceive. Every petitioner who has suffered injury or loss wants damages or compensations to be paid to him or her. This panel is empowered to make recommendations on award of such damages and compensations. But we cannot do so unless you come forward and demonstrate to us how and where you suffered injury or such losses. It is the fact and evidence that you place before us that we must use to assess the injury or loss suffered by the victim in the hands of SARS in each of the cases, and the damages claimed by the petitioner or any other parties as the case may be. These are the things that are necessary to assist us in our duties so that we will not therefore appear to be awarding arbitrarily low or high damages or compensation in the eyes of the reasonable man. In presenting your cases before the panel, with all the parties and their witnesses to be truthful and honest, as righteousness exhausts not only the individual, but also the nation and the world at large.
The chairman promised that the panel will be an independent institution and all petitioners will be given fair hearing. One of the petitioners, Wahid Zaka, urged residents of the state who might have a genuine case against either police officer or individuals to come forward and present their case in order to get justice.
The state we are in is actually different from every other state. Our people don't go to court like every other victims, and we need to employ our people that this is a judicial panel that is here to remedy the wrong of the past, and we should come forward. This is not a place where somebody will witch hunt you when you say what you believe has been a violation in the past. And I'm here to also guide some of the petitioners too. We have civil society organization that is ready to actually guide them, to actually put their position on the front burner of the state. This is not to witch hunt anybody. Our people should come out. We know majority of our people have been victims of police brutality, police inhumanity, and police oppression in the state. They do not fear. Here is a panel that is ready to right the wrong of the past. They should come out. No. There is nothing late about getting justice. Justice can be delayed but can never be denied. So the reality we are having now is that this is time to seek justice for the victim and even for the police too. If the police feel very oppressed by any member of the community, they should come up and give their position. This is why we are here. I want to believe that at the end of this panel, we'll be able to have a closure on whatever injustice that have been meted on our people, a closure on the part of the police, and a closure whereby the police will see the people as serving them rather than oppressing them. That is what this panel should work towards, to find a lasting justice.
Meanwhile, panel will be sitting on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Khadija Abdulaziz, ABN TV, Osun State, Nigeria.